is going to make you wealthy. Your own money makes you wealthy. So this couple was actually able to get their own money, and now today they're cash flow millionaires because of the movement and because of the strategy. That's what Extra Digit is all about. Not sales and hype, but real strategy and real numbers. But it gets better. I don't want you guys to think that this program is only good for individuals that have salaries and, middle to upper class. We have an individual in our organization who had an hourly wage of $11 per hour. Now let's talk about the guy who's working hard, maybe a student, may not be making a whole bunch of money, but what will not having a home-based business cost him? So his income was roughly $22,000 per year at $11 an hour. Now in this case, because he's not making a whole lot of money, the government will actually give you a standard deduction of $6,000. And you get another exemption of $39,000. So not making a lot of money in this particular situation actually gave this gentleman a couple of write-offs. So his taxable income was really $12,100 in taxable income because he got the standard deduction and he got the exemption. He only makes $11 per hour. Now, because of this, you still have to pay your state tax and your federal tax, but because he makes $11 an hour, he does not pay as much. But let's see if it hurts still. In the state of Georgia, for example, state tax is roughly 6%. So we're going to use 6% as the example. That's about $726 that he still has to pay in taxes out of his $11 per hour wage. Now, the federal government wants 15%. So that's $1,800 roughly. It really totals $1,815. So his tax bill is $2,541. That's a lot of money for a gentleman on an hourly wage who only makes $11 an hour. Why? Because he doesn't get very many write-offs because he doesn't have a home-based business. He gets the standard deduction and the exemption and nothing more. So this same gentleman, true story, gets a home-based business. Let's look at how having a home-based business affects an average hard-working young man making $11 per hour. His hourly wage does not change, $11 per hour. That means his income does not change, $22,000 per year. He'll get the same standard deduction from the government, $6,000, and he'll get the same exemption, $3,900, for only making $11 per hour, $22,000 per year. But now he uses our strategy and gets involved with this home-based business model. The home-based business, let's say $10,000 in tax write-offs, because now his square footage, his car, all right, his gas mileage, his cell phone bill, all the things that were causing him to struggle now become write-offs. Meals and entertainment. Now his taxable income is lowered drastically to $2,100 because he was able to subtract the standard deduction, the exemption, and the home-based business write-off. Now the state of Georgia still wants 6%. So we have $126, for example, in the state of Georgia. The government still wants 10%. Now, here's the difference. Because he's not making as much money, he doesn't pay 33% like a high-end salary worker. This gentleman here only pays 10% because he pays the lower end of the federal tax because he's only making $11 per hour. So he pays $210 in federal taxes. So his total tax is $336, state and federal. This gentleman put $2,205 in his pocket because he has a home-based business. Whereas before, he was taxed $2,541. So the difference between $336 and $2,541, he put in his pocket $2,205 because he used this home-based business model. And because it's a true story, I'll give you a little caveat. He was able to take the extra money, go buy him a new car, and now he has a much better job because he has better wheels. So I could stand here another 5 hours and tell you 1,000 success stories, but I don't have that kind of time. But here's what I'll do. I want to give you a 3-minute video of people from all over the country and let them tell you in their own words how this strategy, this software, and this system has changed their financial situation. I'll be back in 24 to 48 hours to tell you how you can become part of the Extra Digit movement. Or you can go ahead and contact the person who gave you their website and inquire about the next live Extra Digit webinar or the next conference call. Because you have to remember, we're approaching our 4th or 5th day, and every day that you don't have a home-based business, it's costing you about $20. So enjoy this video, listen to these individuals talk to you about their strategy, the software, and the system, and I'll see you guys in 24 to 48 hours. Remember, making money talks, yes, but creating wealth whispers. Enjoy the video.
So the concept is very simple. We've got to earn enough cash flow during our working years to support our lifestyle. But simultaneously, while we're doing that, we've got to invest enough money so when we stop working, our assets will generate enough income to continue in that same lifestyle. Everybody's got to get that done, don't they? Okay, you can't work your way to financial success. You got to have a strategy. Does that make sense for everybody? That we have 3 smart strategies to help people improve their life. The first one, minimize your taxes. That's
lower my taxes.
I went ahead and minimized my taxes by taking advantage of the tax laws that business owners have access to.
Minimizing our taxes.
My son actually introduced me to this. He was able to reduce his taxes by $10,000, so that got my attention.
And you don't need a lot of money in business to get wealthy.
And now my cash flow is over $1 million.
You just need a system for you to get your own money.
The cash flow management system.
Principles and strategies.
Cash flow.
Cash flow strategy.
Cash flow management, just cash flow. Cash flow.
By following these financial principles and strategies. When I first changed my W-4, I got $1,200 back in my paycheck per month.
You see athletes all the time, they make a lot of money, but if they don't use a strategy, they're not going to have financial success, are they?
The cash flow management tool is a must.
We have a strategy, we have steps, and once you really get good at it, then you're just doing that system over and over and over and over. So after a while, you master that craft, don't you?
And hopefully we'll help over thousands of people become financially successful.
Here's the problem. When debts are high, when taxes are high, and income is limited, it's difficult to do it. So we help you solve that problem. How?
Reduce my debt.
Become debt-free.
In my first year, I paid off my first vehicle $25,000 in 1 year.
Debt free.
Eliminated over $50,000 worth of debt.
If you want to be wealthy, everybody can be wealthy. But if you want to be wealthy, you got to go get your money from the people who've been stopping you from being wealthy.
And then my second year, I was able to pay off another vehicle that was $26,000 in my second year of business.
And I've been able to eliminate debt.
After adjusting my taxes, I have increased cash flow $325, and now I have eliminated 1 debt. Praise God.
That's not a lack of work. That's taxes and debt.
I went from owing $250,000 of debt.
And in my third year, I was able to eliminate all my credit card debt, all my loans, and now I'm completely debt-free.
Right now, we have been debt-free for 20 months, including mortgage.
Everybody good? Anybody got a question?